Hi, this is Jayanthan, co-founder of Trash for Trade. Trash for Trade is a plastic upcycling social enterprise with a vision of a future free from plastic pollution. The whole story started back in 2013, where we were just kids who were studying in our O-levels. At that time, we did not have any specific knowledge in electronic, mechanical or software, so what we did was we just collected plastic from local communities and try to bring solutions like eco bricks and some others to eradicate this huge issue. But in a long run, as we are growing, the problem also grew. Do you know that Sri Lanka produces around 1.59 million metric tons of plastic waste and around just 10% of them are recycled? What happened to the balance 90%, which are just ended up in ocean or landfills? I would like to share two quick stories with you. Do you know around 10 kgs of polythenes and plastics was removed from a dead elephant in Ampara? In the meanwhile, we are saying that we have the largest Asian elephant gathering in the world. And do you know about the incident in Mitotamola? A dump yard slides, around 19 people died and 5 of them are children among those. This happened due to the mix of low density plastic with the solid waste. So these are some incidents proving that the emergence of to address these issues. Hereafter, in 2019, with the seed grant of Hackaday, we kickstarted our social enterprise called Trash for Trade. In 2019, with the support of Dreamspace and Hackaday, we kickstarted our social enterprise called Trash for Trade. In Trash for Trade, we have our own collection, segregation, machine building and upcycling spaces where we collect the plastic from the local community and segregate them into different types. Then we have our upcycling space to upcycle different plastics. So what is different from other entities who are doing this similar work? We are doing the upcycling work, which is just turning the raw plastic or waste plastic into a new product rather than producing the same, which is a traditional method of recycling. This way, we are not just innovating the industry, we are also being a disruptor to the whole new market to address this issue. We are a social enterprise which is currently focusing on developing different ecosystems of plastic upcycling all over Sri Lanka. We provide different machineries from shredder to injection molding, extrusion molding and sheet press to do these works. So our whole ecosystem is going to be implemented with small scale machineries compared to the large scale higher end cost machineries in Sri Lanka to support and eradicate this issue. Sri Lankan waste management system is that it completely a centralized network. The whole concept of Trash for Trade is to create a decentralized system where each district will have our own collection and upcycling centers so that it can be addressed within our root cause or root places where the plastic is collected or generated. Our main business model is selling this ecosystem to the schools, research institute and social organizations to implement this similar concept all over Sri Lanka. So far, we have our own machine building space, and for the proof of concept, we have our own collection center and whole financial mechanism for anyone who is willing to start it with a successful business model. And we have received so many awards throughout the year which supported our journey, which starts from Hackaday, and there are several awards such as Ingenuity Award, She Loves Tech, Yal Geek Challenge, Hackax, Climathon and several others which always supported us throughout our journey, which also support different facilities from incubation, mentoring and even financial aid in different phases of Trash for Trade. In Trash for Trade, we are now focusing on small household unit upcycling spaces, and we are reinventing different DIY small scale machines which are available in the market and available in open source as well. One of the interesting projects that we are currently engaging is creating 3D printing filaments from waste PET bottles, because PET is kind of a complex material which has to be processed. but there are no different DIY machines to do that. So what we are doing is not really melting it, but applying heat to fold it into creating a 3D printing filament and print different DIY kits and anything out of it. So that's one of the cool projects that we are doing right now. And as from the supporters and investors, we are seeking different kinds of mentoring support, financial aid and other supports which can really implement this idea to the national wide and disseminate all trash waste collection mechanism in Sri Lanka. Right now we are focusing on developing different DIY technologies which can be incorporated into small household worlds. From our supporters and investors, we are seeking especially the mentoring support to get out our idea to the next level. And we are also seeking stakeholders who can support us to get this idea to different parts of Sri Lanka to implement it. And for financial aid, we are seeking support to produce different kinds of plastic upcycling machineries and sell them to different places who are seeking this issue and going to address this. We are facing so many current issues within trash for trade. One of the prominent one is we have different technologies and products right now with us, but we need a partner who can upscale these products into the industry, especially not only in Sri Lanka but also the foreign market. This product includes different upcycled products from teacup holder to different key tags. And we also have our upcycling machineries which can be exported to the international market. Please join your hand with us to eradicate this plastic waste and to become a #1 nation without plastic waste. Thank you.